Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pixel Classroom podcast. This, of course, is a wonderful time. It is book review. And, of course, I am your host, Ryan Reed. Of course, you can find me over on my various handles. You can find me on Threads and Instagram at Herc78. You can find me on Blue Sky over at Ryan7Reed, as well as on Mastodon. And, of course, you can find me on LinkedIn. And, of course, you can like and subscribe on the channel right here at Ryan3178 right here on YouTube for the pieces here. So, anyhow, so last time we were working on a little part. What had happened, and of course, I had Kim Strobel on as my last guest last week, and that was a wonderful time. You can actually download that right now for your listening pleasure on episode 178, and this, of course, is episode 179. So we're going to go ahead and, believe it or not, finally, what we're going to do here is we're going to finally do the book review here for Teach Happy: Small Steps for Big Joy by Kim Strobel. So, I, of course, picked up this book just before actually I talked with Kim. We had a wonderful, wonderful conversation about a lot of the piece on this with her, but it was a really wonderful time, and I really just had a fantastic time talking with her over there. So, this book, Teach Happy, different little areas. If you want to go by the main descriptions, I also have the thing is basically is Kim Strobel, who works as a thousand teachers across country with firsthand evidence, people who deal with anxiety, guilt, stress, feelings of defeat, but also how she deserves to look for space of ease and for stressful education. So I had a really good time with this book. She really put it up as someone who has, of course, had to deal with a lot of stress and anxiety over the years, as well as depression. There are times where it's just like we just kind of feel like we're on a little island of our own and don't know what to do. And it's for somebody like me who is currently transitioning positions here as my current position comes to an end next month. Hard to believe. It's really wondering about trying to find the joy into the day, as well as we know some days are great, some days are very, very difficult. And really, this book really works a lot of pieces on what Kim really talked about, those strategies, as well as her own personal stories about what she had to deal with a lot of problems. But what I like is, as the title suggests, is it's small steps, these little small steps of to find big joy are really good. It's everywhere from journaling to find out your priority list, finding out what you can do, working relationships, and of course taking over your other parts about what you can do to help you through those brands. And Kim just beautifully puts it in this book. I mean, it's not a huge book, believe it or not. It's about 115 pages, and to me, that's basically a day of reading here, because we all know I read very fast, and I assess and synthesize pretty well reading those, even if I'm skimming pages and everything. I don't have my copy on me right now; it's actually downstairs in the library, but I've really, really enjoyed this book. I thought Kim did a fantastic job talking about her stories, everything she's gone through, dealing with other parts about what she has done both as a teacher, both in the classroom, the relationship she did with students, and of course what she does with so many other teachers. And she just did a fantastic job with this book. I mean, I can't praise it enough. This is one of those short reviews on this, but Teach Happy, it's getting me the 5-star rating right there, those watching this on the live too. Kim, thank you so much for writing this book. I'm going to it right now over a couple of pieces. Like I said, as I get ready for that transition myself in the next few weeks. And this book is really good. It just really gets you. It doesn't matter if you've been teaching a year, 20, 30 years. There's pieces on here which really help us really navigate through those times. If you're a teacher, administrator, a special aid, or even a librarian, this book has a lot of pieces all there about trying to find joy, or at least understand the joy you do have even when times are difficult. And Kim really, really puts it up very well on this too. So Kim, this is a good job with this book. Like I said, you want to know more, go back to our last episode. It's currently live right now, streaming on the audio, as well as you can check right here at the YouTube channel and go back just to last week about my interview and talk with Kim Strobel on this book, as well as her career and everything. So these really kind of bookend each other, pardon the pun here. So I like everybody to thank everyone. Also, this is possibly, I'm not going to go up here, but I probably might not be doing any of our book reviews coming up here in the next few weeks for various reasons. I am going to have a lot of summer suggestions coming up about books you should be reading here over the summer, because it's hard to believe school year is coming to an end. I mean, most colleges are done the next couple of weeks. Some have already ended. High school graduation is less than a month away. I mean, ours is coming up here the Mother's Day weekend. Some other schools, so Yeah, it's hard to believe that after all this, the school year is coming to an end. And I have a lot of things I'm working currently on right now for the Pixel Classroom podcast for next season already. I have a couple of episodes coming here. I'm taking a little bit of a break because of a thing here after this episode, both drops, both in the live stream and audio. But then I got a good couple of pieces here to couple wrap it up for the season, as well as talk about, the end of the school year, because I love doing those reviews at the end of the school year, just before, of course, Memorial Day weekend. So everybody who has supported the podcast, people who love these reviews, please like and subscribe. Please go check out Kim Strobel on her various pieces. Go check out this book. It is definitely on. It's definitely an early preview of one of the summer reading list books you should definitely be checking out right now by her. Thank you again, Kim, for making this all possible. Thank you for those watching it, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day and enjoy the week ahead.